Hey guys, Mr. 99D here today. I'm going to show you guys a little tutorial. If you like playing UHC, this example is for particularly Mineplex UHC because of the mechanics of how that UHC works. And you know, if you've ever played probably most games, someone always builds a tower at spawn. But usually, if you're going to do that, it isn't the most effective strategy. Uh, you know, because they can just, you know, climb up there and kill you unless you're, you know, sufficiently geared or have some kind of trap set. So today I'm going to show you how to set a pretty good trap for UHC that you would, you know, do right at 0, 0. I forgot one item that I need. Let me grab that. So this trap, it's a one-time use trap, so there's a couple different ways you could use it. Actually, let me go ahead and get one last thing that's optional. So, I'm going to show you how to build a trap, and all you're going to need is one cactus, a good bit of sand that you'll have to go collect, one sign, two torches, you know, however many ladders you want to make it however high. A water bucket's optional, but I'll show you where that can come in use, and then either maybe some dirt or some cobblestone. So how you're going to start is find where 0, 0 is. That's actually over there, but it generally would work better if it's in a desert biome. You could do it if it's not, but then people might be a little more suspicious. So let's pretend that this right here is 0, 0. So what you're going to do is you're going to go out 4 blocks like that, and just dig a 4-block wide trench. However, you could do it like, you know, this. I think I'm not sure which way is faster, but I'll go ahead and do this real quick. I don't know, I would recommend probably making it at least 23 blocks deep, just so that way, if when you activate the trap someone isn't, you know, all the way up the ladder, it'll still work, or even if they're just at the bottom. So, let's see here. I'll go ahead and cut to when I have it deep enough. Okay, so that didn't actually take very long. This is definitely sufficiently deep. So what you're going to want to do here is I would go ahead and break some of this stuff out so you have some room to work. But just kind of do keep in mind where the actual 0, 0 point is. So that way people are going to want to kind of go to that area if they're trying to evade the border toward the end. Okay, so what you're going to do is go ahead and place a torch there, which is going to be, you know, what eventually breaks all the sand and gravel. And then so you place your one cactus, you place another block of sand, you place a sign, say anything you want. They're probably not gonna see it unless they're like really fast reader. And then you just do that, and make sure you don't place any blocks here, because that'll set it off. And then you're gonna go ahead and put. You could use sand or gravel. Gravel might be a little better if you can get a hold of a lot of it, because you know, through the ladder it can be confused for cobblestone. People might be a little suspicious of the sand. But I'll just use sand in this tutorial since we're in a desert biome. So, once you've got that... Wait, no. Sorry. I did this one block off. Let's go ahead and redo that. We want the torch to be here. And I'll show you why I'm doing this in a minute, and then that's going to go there. I misspelled that badly, but I don't really care. And then go ahead and place that there. Okay, there. Now that is going to work much nicely. So, essentially right here, this is going to be the hole you drop down to trigger the trap. And so now to build up, to get out of here, you're going to want to build up in this column here. Unless you want to, like, you know, you don't have to dig this column out, but that just makes an easier way to, you know, get out of here. So just gonna, you know, pillar back up. And, you know, I'd make an effort to kind of make it look natural, you know. And then, let's see, this column here, you're going to want to go ahead and fill up with sand or gravel. The underground part doesn't matter. But I'm just going to use it all in sand just for simplicity's sake. Okay. Now this part is, you know, I guess optional. You don't have to dig this hole right here, but then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a torch there, and then put a sand block here. So that way, if they're at the bottom, this block will still break. And, you know, actually, you can kind of see the torch coming up through there. I guess you could also do a sign, doesn't have to be a torch, but so that way if they're down here at the bottom, they're still going to fall to their death no matter what. And so then this is the, you know, the trigger thing right here. So then all you gotta do is, you know, build up some kind of newbie looking tower. I would generally maybe, you know, suggest maybe just using a mix of materials. That way it just looks like it's not a trap, but you're just using sand because that's all you had, you know. Just kind of, you know, do something like that. I'll just go ahead and finish this in sand just so for time's sake. Go ahead and build up here. And then, actually probably smarter to build them all at the same time, but you get the idea. And then, you don't have to do this, but it's going to make it, you know, more attractive to people who are going to, you know, come looking in there. They'll think it's protected, you know, so they won't be scared to climb up the ladder. And then put like a dirt block or something right there, so it holds this up. And then you can go ahead and put like, I would recommend kind of like blocking it off so that way they think it's more a little more protected. Though they can't just directly see you, and then you can, you know, build your little newbie base or whatever. And obviously you could make this as high up as you want. Go ahead and make it daytime. And then so that is there, so you want to make sure that you do have access to placing a block there, or a sand block. So make sure this is the correct. Yep, okay. So you've done that, and then so how it's gonna, and you also need to fill this with ladders at some point. Yeah, I guess it would be kind of helpful to have a water bucket, so that way if you need to get back down, you don't have to like dig everything out again. Is my smooth lighting on? Because down there it seemed like it wasn't. Oh, let me see. Options, video settings. Okay, it's maximum. I don't know why it was. Why is that blocked out? Okay. So now that you've got this set up, well, that's weird. Yeah, for some reason in 1.8 you get a weird glitch thing when you do F5 sometimes in a small area. Okay, so I think it's all set up and ready to go. So now all you're gonna need at this point is simply 1 block of sand and 1 water bucket. So how it works is, I don't know what I put in here. I could just put like a something that'll. I'll just spawn like a zombie in here just for demonstrational purposes. Maybe a couple zombies so you can see the items they drop. If I can get out of here. Oops. Should have thought this through a little more. Well, this is just to represent the player climbing up the ladder. Let me go ahead. Okay, I didn't mean for that to happen. I'll just spawn a zombie there. Oh, oops. Go, get in there. Get in there. Thank you. You, sir. Come on, get in there. That failed. I just. There we go. Okay, well, you get the idea. Okay, so how this is gonna work is, you know, if you don't have a water bucket, if at all possible, I would wait till there's just 1 guy left, because this trap can only be set off once, from, you know, remotely. So if you don't have a water bucket, I would do that. So then what you do is you place the sand block there, and I'll go ahead and fly down here just so you can see what happens. eventually all the ladder's gonna fall out, including those zombies. And as you can see, they died. So, and then what you can do if you do have a water bucket, 'cause the idea is to be able to get you to be able to do this with the minimum possible supplies. But if you do have a water bucket, actually, I guess you wouldn't really need one, but just some way to climb down. Oops. You know, some way to safely get down. Like so. And then once you're down here, guess he didn't drop anything, but, or I already got it, then you could pick up their items. And, you know, depending on if they had good gear, you know, you could, you know, take the items for yourself, and then without actually having to mine anything, be able to, you know, get some stuff. So yeah, I think it works pretty good. You could also modify it if you wanted to do, like, you know, make it something like this. What you do is like that, and then that. I'll do it one more time just for demonstrational purposes. Oops, didn't put one there. You could do something like that, so that when you know, down there, so that way when you trigger it, they don't even have to be in the ladder, they just have to stand there. And then, you know, you break that and it all falls. You could also do that, but that might take a little more time, and people might be a little suspicious of what you're doing if they're nearby you or if they have spectators. Well, they're probably going to be anyway, so, but maybe less so. So yeah, if you like the videos, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.